What if we could get lost in a grand city that feels like Europe, but it's louder, it's bolder, and it's way more Latin? Yep, that's Buenos Aires, Argentina. Why? I'm glad you asked. Let me give you 5 reasons you cannot skip Buenos Aires, because this city is more than we bargained for sure. Every great story starts at the heart of the city. For Buenos Aires, that's Plaza de Mayo. This square has seen protesters, revolutions, and presidential speeches. And presiding over all of it is Casa Rosada, the Pink Palace, where Eva Perón gave her legendary balcony address. Its history, politics, and drama rolled all into one. If you want grit, soul, and culture, San Telmo delivers. Cobblestones, antique markets, tangos spilling out into the plazas. It's the heartbeat of old Buenos Aires, and where you'll find dancers who turn every corner into a stage. It may sound morbid, but the Recoleta Cemetery, it's breathtaking. Recoleta is less graveyard and more open air art museum with marble mausoleums, angel statues, and crypts that look like mini cathedrals. And yes, it's where Eva Perón rests, still visited daily by all of her admirers. Color overload. La Boca is where the immigrant roots of Buenos Aires are painted on every corrugated wall. Caminito Street explodes with color, street performers, and tango dancers who will pull you right in. It's touristy, but it's also iconic Buenos Aires energy, and you need to see it. Forget everything you thought you knew about steak. Buenos Aires parrillas, the steakhouses, will ruin you for beef anywhere in the world. Add a nice Malbec from Mendoza and empanadas on every street corner, and you've got yourself a city that feeds your soul as much as it does your stomach. So yes, Buenos Aires is unapologetically amazing, and I'm super excited to share all of its awesomeness with you. So let's go. Hi everyone, I'm Leslie, and if you're new around here to Point Your Soul North, you need to know that travel runs through my veins, like literally. My passport is my absolute favorite book, and I plan my next trip when I'm on a trip. So if you want to see the world, you are in the right place. Today, we're gonna go see Buenos Aires. We had an overnight here in Buenos Aires, and it was the first one out of only 11 on our 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Most of our ports were just in for the day and on to the next one. We saw over 175 ports all over the world. Buenos Aires is special because, like I said, it's the first one that we get to stay overnight. We made a calculated decision here to spend one day in Iguazú Falls. We flew to Iguazú and saw Iguazú Falls. And if you haven't seen Iguazú Falls and South America's on your list, add Iguazú. It is an absolute incredible world wonder you must see in your lifetime. And the second day we're gonna spend here exploring the city. And we are so glad we did. It was the absolute perfect choice. Yeah, this is pure Buenos Aires chaos and magic. This city is so incredible that if you never opened a single door to go into a single building, you would have a beautiful day here. The architecture is absolutely stunning. But before we begin, there is a very important note to make about walking the city from the cruise port, the bus terminal, or the train terminal here. You want to be very mindful of where you are. The Retiro area here has a stark contrast. One side of it is elegant hotels and historic palaces, and one is the bus and train station, as well as Via 31. The bus and train station and the Via 31 area are areas you absolutely shouldn't walk through. It's the city's front door, but not the one you want to enter through. So much so that they were warning us on board when walking into the city. So with that in mind, we head directly for a bookstore. Now, if you're new here, you need to know that I like to try to find all the off the beaten path types of things to do. And you might be saying, bookstore? Why a bookstore? this bookstore is the most beautiful bookstore in the world. And I didn't just say that. National Geographic has delegated this bookstore as the most beautiful bookstore in the world. And you're about to see why. This is El Ateneo Grand Splendid. It's one of Buenos Aires' most breathtaking cultural gems, and it absolutely should not be missed, whether you like bookstores or not. It originally opened in 1919 as the Teatro Grand Splendid. This opulent venue hosted ballets, opera, tangos, legends like Carlos Gardel, and even became a cinema and a radio station. When it was transformed into a bookstore in 2000, designers preserved much of the original interior grandeur, including frescoed ceilings by Italian painter Nazareno Orlandi, ornate balconies, red velvet curtains, and carved details. How cool is this? As you wander through, don't miss the former theater boxes, as now they're cozy reading nooks, and they are all over. Back behind the stage, up on the top, above this, where the seating would have been. The performance stage is even a cafe where you can sip coffee surrounded by book-lined balconies. It's literally reading in center stage luxury. Definitely a place you do not want to miss while in Buenos Aires. Here are some stunning visuals of Basilica di San Nicolas de Bari, a lesser known yet striking architectural gem worth a visit. Founded in 1733, it was originally located at what later became the site of the iconic Obelisco, linking the church permanently with the city's identity. That location holds deep significance. In 1812, during a religious service at the original church, the Argentine flag was hoisted in the city for the very first time. The current basilica, completed in 1935, has a symmetrical facade framed by twin towers with the original bells from the church that was demolished. Inside, the marble detail, the mosaic-adorned murals, bronze accents, and stained glass is stunning, and it gives the basilica a bit of a St. Peter's feel. Another must stop, if you can, is the 1858 Café Tortoni. Now I say if you can because when we went, the line was so long that it was about a 2-hour wait to get in. Now, those of you that know Roy, cafe, 2-hour wait, and Roy do not go in the same sentence. I probably would have waited because I really wanted to see the inside of it, and I'll show you what I can here, but there was no way he was going for waiting in a 2-hour line. Let me tell you about the cafe. It's an iconic Buenos Aires cafe that's a feast for the eyes as much as it is for the senses. Inside, you'll feel transported. Think marble tables, oak paneling, Tiffany lamps, and antique mirrors. The churros here, the hot chocolate, pastries could be worth the wait in line. Buenos Aires didn't feel like I fully saw it without stopping here, but I just couldn't convince Roy to stay. So we did what we do best. We found our own little cafe and did our own little Café Tortoni-esque type of experience. Amid Argentina's modern chaos stands the silent witness to elegance and naval pride. This is Centro Naval Building. The curves, the bronze artillery-derived entryway, and pure grandeur feel like stepping into a Parisian club turned into a naval institution. Not open to tourists, but the outside is enough. This is Cabildo. This is the very site where Argentina's Declaration of Liberty from Spain was declared in 1810. It's now a functioning museum in the heart of Plaza de Mayo among giants like the Metropolitan Cathedral and Casa Rosada. The Metropolitan Cathedral is an architectural marvel that's both a symbol of faith and history. Originally dedicated here in 1580, it was rebuilt multiple times with what we see today completed in 1820. With 12 Corinthian columns symbolizing the apostles and a sculpture of Joseph's reunion with his family. And inside you'll find a blend of ornate frescoes, the altarpiece, and mosaics. The altarpiece alone from 1785 and the Christ of Buenos Aires statue from 1671 are among the few colonial era gems still preserved here. It's absolutely stunning. And of course, Casa Rosada. Standing in front of Casa Rosada is like holding history in the palm of your hand. Built over a colonial fort, painted pink to calm political wars maybe, or just stand up to the humidity here. It's where Evita waved, where rebellions were rooted, and where the country's story continued. We have to admire it from the outside as the interior visits are no longer allowed. After walking what seemed like 187,000 miles, enamored with Buenos Aires, we stopped for a much needed drink before we head back to our cruise ship. We loved Buenos Aires. We loved just immersing ourselves in the city and exploring it. And we were so happy that we spent 2 days, one in Iguazú and one here in Buenos Aires. Definitely a place we would come back to, definitely a young, vibrant, fun feeling here, and one we would want to stay multiple days in to really experience the city and the food. So what did you think of Buenos Aires? I would love to hear if you've been to Buenos Aires. What did you do? How long did you stay? Just the whole 411 of it. I loved it. And I so appreciated you being here with me today and exploring it with me. So don't forget to go back and watch the Iguazú video so you get the full feel of what Argentina was for us. And don't forget to subscribe, because next up, we're on our way down to the tip of Argentina, and we're not stopping at the tip yet because we're gonna just do a little hop over to somewhere that's a little cold. Don't want to give anything away, but holy Antarctica, it is amazing. So you don't want to miss it. So grateful for the opportunity to see it, and I want to share it with you. So don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video today. Thank you for being here, and until Antarctica, I'll see you then. Bye for now.